What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. I got another Code Red Blu-ray review for you, one of my favorite labels. This is number 7 in the Code Red Blu-ray library. It is Family Honor. A lot of people thought this one would never come out from Code Red, but it did. It's about a guy. He's a cop, and his father gets killed by the mafia, and it puts him in a really awkward position because he can't go and get justice. Street justice, because then he's going to get in trouble and lose his job and have his life thrown into disarray. But then his family is pushing him like, how can you let them kill your father and just get away with it? And he just kind of, absorbs the punishment from his family. But years down the road, he's like, enough is enough. I need to do this. So he begins like a crusade against the mafia, and he's like shaking people down and trying to get information on who was behind the hit so that he can finally, avenge his father's death. This leads to him being thrown off the police force, and of course that just kind of, makes him even more driven because now he has absolutely nothing to lose. And the story is just what happens when he finally just throws everything to the wind and decides to go, balls deep on getting this vengeance. This movie is an interesting one. It's definitely not a typical crime cop mobster revenge movie. It has a lot of really weird twists and turns in it that make it a really interesting story. What really makes it interesting to me, though, is how it was shot. It's shot like super gritty and like almost documentary like, which I think is really effective. Like the gunplay is really believable here. Everything is just super believable. The performances don't feel like actors, with the exception of the mom, who is like every bit the stereotypical wailing Italian mother from these kind of movies. Other than that, everybody just feels like they're a person being filmed, and that's pretty remarkable because you don't see that a lot. At the same time, it doesn't have a lot of the elements that maybe you would want from a movie like this. That's not very crazy or over the top. It doesn't have a lot of sleaze. It doesn't have a super high amount of violence. In fact, the only like quasi nudity is our hard ass main character bathes a girl at one point, but you don't get to see anything. Blood wise, there's some blood from the gunshots, but that's about it. It does have a lot of shooting, but it doesn't have a lot of like graphic violence. It's really, I don't know. I like the movie, but I think a lot of people who are looking at a movie like this are going to expect something different than what it is. This is just a really well-made, well-crafted kind of suspense drama revenge story that has some nice twists and turns, but it doesn't have that grindhouse or drive-in movie madness to it that I think a lot of people might expect. But hopefully that won't sway people from checking it out, because I do think it's a solid movie and definitely worth a look. The Blu-ray from Code Red doesn't have any extras. It just has a new HD transfer. It looks fine. It looks really, really bad, but, it's the movie. I don't think this material is ever going to look any better than this. It took forever to get materials found to get to this point. I don't know what kind of person would say, I want to see this movie, but I'm only going to watch it if it's pristine. I mean, get out of here with that shit. This is as good as the movie's going to look for the foreseeable future. There's always that chance that there's some, great piece of film print somewhere buried in a shoebox. People knock the transfer quality on this, but I think it's probably, it's the best that you're going to get right now on home video. So that's Family Honor. It's number 70, or on home video, not on family video. What am I talking about? Anyway, like I said, solid movie. The disc looks rough, but it is what it is. To me, it actually adds to the movie because it gives it more of that like gritty, grainy feel. Obviously, it would be nice to have a better looking version, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. This is a limited edition Blu-ray. I have no idea if it's still in print or not. I would go to CodeRedDVD.com and check there. If they don't have it there, you might have to go to a third-party seller, but don't go nuts paying for it. I don't think it's worth like $100. That's Family Honor, number 7 from Code Red. If you like this video, please do check out my website. I've got tons of other Code Red reviews, tons of Scorpion releasing reviews, tons of just cold horror, exploitation, everything you could want there, video games, you name it. I'm also on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram at MarkFusion. If you like these videos, please do sub. Every sub really does help me grow my channel and my site, so I would greatly appreciate that. Thanks for watching these videos. I really do appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you soon.